Great to be here. I love coming to Scott's events. I've made this joke to a few of you in the room, but it's not really a joke, is that I first met Scott, I think, in February 24, so not even 2 years ago. And since then, I've seen him in person. He lives in North Dakota, I live in New York. I've seen him in person at least 3 times. And this AI company is responsible for some very meaningful human connections in my life. So next time someone tells you that AI brings people apart, that I can tell you that's not true. So I'm Vinay, I'm based in New York, and I'm gonna tell you just a very little bit about me and then something that I built with Chipp, and maybe it will inspire you in some small way. So I am a behavioral finance person by training, and I lived in London for 15 years, and then I moved back to the village where I grew up in 2020, just before my daughter was born, and she was born in the same hospital as me. And in recent years, as I've overcome my midlife crisis and started learning AI, I decided that I was going to reinvent my career and use AI as a way to make the kind of friendships that I wanted to make. So I think we come from a last 50 years of mental model where there are producers and then there are consumers. And that's unfortunate. I think we're now in a new tech revolution with AI and cryptocurrency and some various other things where we can really connect with each other again in a meaningful way. And a great way to connect with people is to help them. So I build AI tools that can help my friends and help the kind of people that I want to get to know better. So to that end, I started writing in a meaningful way earlier this year in April. I probably publish 2 or 3 posts a week. You can go to this website and check that out if you want to follow my writing. Please connect with me on LinkedIn. You can drink my coffee if you're a coffee lover, or I could bore you with more details than you'd like to know. You can join me in Panama in December. I am taking some people to the volcanic highlands of Panama, to the top of a volcano where you can see the Pacific Ocean and the Caribbean at the same time. And you'll get to meet the farmer that is one of the most prominent Panamanian coffee farmers, and taste some of the best coffee in the world, which is the Panamanian geisha. And with that, I want to take you to a message that I received from a friend yesterday when I just arrived in South Carolina. She said, "Hi Vinay, a friend of mine is looking to do a raise." That means raise money. "It's in the defense tech space, and a friend is looking to get in front of friends and family. BlackRock is involved on the private side, and others like Hudson Bay, Tiger, Perry Capital also involved." So I said, okay, very interesting. This is an area that I follow. And so I made a Palmer Luckey bot. Palmer Luckey is the founder of Anduril, company valued at $30 to $40 billion in the private markets. He also created Oculus VR, which was bought by what was formerly Meta, Facebook. He's one of the brightest entrepreneurs around, and he is sort of the pinnacle of defense tech. So I figured he's the guy I want advice from. So I went to the last 5 meaningful interviews of Palmer, Sean Ryan, Joe Rogan, a couple others, 10 hours of Palmer Luckey content into my Chipp bot, which you can email on this email address right now. Right now it's not blacklisted or everyone's whitelisted, I should say, so you can use that. But if you find any value from this, just out of curiosity or interest, then just DM me, because I will kind of stage gate that, so you can't email it unless your email address is approved. This is a feature that is available in Chipp. Not a lot of people use it, but I've been playing with it in the last 2 months, and it's super useful. And here's a real use case. So my friend sent me this text. He was like, "Do you want to invest in this company?" So I said, "Hey, you know who Palmer Luckey is, right?" She's a very good investor person, but you can't follow every single sector when you're an investor. So she's like, "I don't know who that is." And I was like, "Well, he's the founder of Anduril and previously Oculus VR." "Oh, does he dress nicely?" "Lol, no, he is a nod to the defense investment you sent me." I see. I am really out of touch. Hence, I lean on you. No, wait. It's okay. Good question. Anduril is valued at 30 to 40 billion. Christ. Can we put this in front of him? Here's his email address. It was that email address. Holy shit. What should I say in the note? Send an email to that address, ask Palmer about the deal, see what he says. Should I ask Samir if it's okay, or should I just send it to him? Just send it. He is discreet, and he won't share it. You are amazing. This is a real text thread from this morning. Email him a short note, like a friend, not a business pitch. Okay, I sent it, kept it short. Thumbs up emoji. Let me know if you see that his response, he just sent it to me. It was instant, like incredible AI turnaround. Winky emoji. It was generated in seconds, Vinay. Should I respond or just let it be in his inbox? Someone must be reading this stuff. I'd respond with more detail and see what he says. He's backed by Peter Thiel, and he's one of the hottest founders in the world. Did you email again? I'm trying to put something together. He pinged me and said he wants to hear more. Don't overthink it, just email him. Okay. Thumbs up emoji. Holy God, I need to get a deck over to him, and he may do a call with us. Is this for real? What is real? And then I sent her this website, and she said, OMG, wow. I can't believe you are so chill. I barely know who you are. And I said, blah, 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 blah. And then she said, how do I even thank you for this? My investment call is at 4 p.m. today. This is all true text. This is what you can do with Chipp and all these kind of tools. Chipp's obviously not the only tool, but wow, what a phenomenal company that Scott, Hunter, Andrew, Valentina, and the other extended team is doing with this company. You know, I've been involved in a lot of startups in my career, again, in this country and others. And this team is a very small but well-formed team. That's why I put my own money into the company. They're very customer-focused, as evidenced by this conference and others that they've done in the past. And I think for all of you entrepreneurs in the audience today, this is the thing you just have to remember. That's the only thing that matters, is build solutions for real problems and for people that you want to be around. What's the point of building something to then have customers who you hate, or customers who are not the kind of customers you want to serve, right? Different people want to serve different people, and it makes sense to want to associate with intelligent and kind and curious people. So the fact that you're all here makes me very proud to be among you, and thank you for your time.